You most likely heard the phrase, the first sign of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result each time. And that's a very accurate way to describe people's concept of trying a diet or trying a workout plan or trying a method of losing weight, failing with it, and then a couple of weeks or a couple of months later doing the exact same thing and then expecting to actually get results. At the end of the day, if a diet worked, then it should work to get you results indefinitely. If it worked and then you regress and go back to where you used to be, then ultimately it didn't work. And that goes for everything within any kind of fitness journey, whether that's a coaching program, whether that's a workout routine, whether that's a diet plan, whatever it is, if it works, it should work for life. Now, if you've ever tried to lose weight before and adopted a specific method to do that, for example, try to adopt a certain diet plan or a certain type of dieting in order to actually accrue these results, and then you haven't got results and you give up and then you try it again a couple of weeks later, you're doing the wrong thing. Instead, you need to step back from the method that you originally did and analyze exactly why you failed with it, because there will be a reason. There'll be a reason as to why you either couldn't stick with it or didn't get results from it. And as soon as you find that, you can actually put plans in place to better your next attempt. So for example, if you try a diet plan and try and stick with it and ultimately fall off track very, very quickly, not getting the results that you want, think to yourself, okay, why didn't I stick to it? Now, the most popular reason as to why people don't stick to diet plans is they tend to be very, very restrictive, or they give you meals which you probably don't like or don't enjoy or are very, very difficult to make. So this is potentially the reason as to why you didn't stick with it, because it was very restrictive. It made you feel like shit. So you now need to try a diet or a method of dieting which doesn't make you feel like shit, which doesn't restrict any of your favorite foods, and which isn't that difficult to actually do. And from that point, you can then try a different method of approach. So if diet plans didn't work in the past and you want a little bit more of a flexible way of losing weight, calorie counting and flexible dieting might actually be the way forward for you. But let's actually flip that on its head. Imagine if you tried to calorie count or adopt flexible dieting and didn't get results or ultimately fell off track. You need to take a step back and analyze exactly why that is. And the reason why is because it allowed you too much flexibility. And you probably didn't understand enough about calorie intake versus calorie expenditure, enough to actually warrant the results that you're getting. And therefore, instead of actually flexible dieting, you just ate like a bellend. And you probably need that accountability of, being a little bit more tight with your nutrition and being a little bit more restrictive, because that'll allow you to actually stick to the shit that you need to do. So you'd probably take a step back and say, okay, cool, I need a diet plan, or I need a meal plan, or I need to insert arbitrary rules into my diet in order to stop me from doing it, such as cutting out carbs, which honestly I don't recommend, but you do you. So stop trying the exact same diet or the exact same method of dieting each and every time you try and lose weight, and then expect different results, because you are most likely not going to find that. You need to take a step back and analyze what didn't work last time, and then put steps in place to help fix the things that didn't work last time, ultimately then allowing you to actually start getting the results that you want. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like. If you've got any questions, make sure that you comment below, because I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And if you want any more free fitness or fat loss based tips without any of the bullshit, then as always, make sure that you're either following my Instagram at k.p_health or subscribe to this channel. Peace.